Okay. So how life been? You closed on your houses you were selling?
Yes, I did. I closed on those. I have another one under contract today, condo, and I
Okay.
have three. Yep, got three more listings that I'm working on in Illinois now. So yeah.
Okay, so
So
you did get your license in Illinois now.
I've had my license in Illinois, and I just got my license in Missouri 2 years ago.
Okay, okay. I knew it
Yeah.
was one you was working on. I couldn't remember. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I'm keeping
good.
busy. Yep,
I
keeping busy.
see. I
Yep.
see. So Warren is joining the elk lodges and
No.
and and masquerading on Facebook. Girl, they cracked me up with that. I wasn't paying no attention to it, but then when I got, I'm like, what? What are y'all doing? You all are retarded. Yeah.
No, no elk lodges for him.
No, no. Yeah.
Um,
Okay. So, um, the little series that I'm doing is based off this book. I don't know if you had a chance to go and look
I
at
see it.
the
Hmm.
channel, but just a little 14-day journey of friendship. So first, you want to tell everybody how we know each other?
Absolutely. I met Stephanie, uh, or I met you in 1989.
Was
It
it
was
89? I thought
it
it
was
was 88.
89.
I
Let
graduated
me
in
see.
88.
You graduate it well, I graduated in 87 and I
Okay.
went to another school for a year. So
Okay.
that following year, I think is when well, maybe it was 88. It was probably right after you came. So it was 88. Yep. So it was
Mhm.
1988. And I want to say I met you at the frat house. I'm trying to
Huh.
remember the where, but I'm pretty sure it was at the frat house because
Yeah. Was it at the frat house? Now you got me thinking. I know we ran track. I know we
we
ran
did.
track.
We sure did. But
Um,
I don't think I think I knew of you because of track, but I don't think you and I really made a connection
mhm.
until we bumped into each other at one of the events they were having at the frat house.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go with your memory because it's better than mine. It's been so long. Oh my God, it's so much in between. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
But it almost seems like I've known you longer than that. Does that make sense? It seems like I've
Yeah.
known you so long. You know what I mean? Even
Uh-huh.
beyond that. Because I think we connected and we were immediately friends. It wasn't like it took us a really long time to
Mm-hmm.
connect. It was like we were immediately friends. We had a mutual connection. Yeah.
Yeah. Any specific memories or moments that you want to share about our friendship?
Yes, I do. So I came to visit you in your dorm room,
Mm-hmm.
and Warren, who is now my current husband, and I were at odds. We hadn't broken up, but my heart was broken. I mean, he and I were just at a place where, we didn't know whether we were gonna stay together or not. And I came over to your dorm room and I was singing this song called I'm Not Your Superwoman. I'm not the And I played that song over and over and over. I didn't have none of the words right. I didn't have nothing. And finally, you were just like, look, I'm not going to stop you from singing this song because I know you need to process whatever it is you got going on. But the words are on the back of this album cover.
Oh
So
my goodness. Oh
the least you
my
can
goodness.
do if you're going to sing this song, you can sing it right.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't even remember that until now. Here, let me get you this cover. We gonna sing it right.
I know you need to process, but the words are wrong. And you was like, here, you gonna sing it. You gonna sing it right. I'm gonna let you
Oh
sing
my
it as
goodness. Oh my goodness.
you're
That's
like, I'm
funny.
gonna let you sing this as many times as you want. But
Oh my God. I didn't even remember that one. Sure did. Oh my God. And for a minute, I thought you was getting ready to talk about something else. I'm like, don't
no,
even go
no,
there.
I ain't going there. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. This is about me and you.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh my God, we did. Oh my God, what we had some crazy times back then.
Yes,
If
we
it
did.
wasn't you and Warren, it was me and Dwayne.
Yep. And look
Wow.
where we are. What, 30 some odd
Yes.
years later, girl.
Yes. And traits do you look for in a friendship?
I look for loyalty above all, and a confidant, somebody that I know if I say something to you, it ain't gonna leave the confines of the space that we're sharing. I look for loyalty. I look for a confidant, somebody I can trust, and somebody who will hold me accountable to things in a way that they expect to be held accountable. You know, so like an even accountability. We hold each other accountable for the things that we expect in a friend as each, you know, for each other. So a give and take, but you know, if you're gonna hold me accountable, you have to be able to hold yourself accountable for those same things. I think that's why you and I have been friends for as long as we have been. And even though we don't talk every day or even every week, we don't talk to each other every week, I know that if I called you and I needed you for something, you'd be there. No problem. You know, and I hope you feel the same way about me. So
absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
With the source of friendship being God and Jesus being our example, what do you think about today's friendships, modern friendships today?
Modern friendships today confuse me. Some of them.
Tell me about it.
I'm confused, I guess, because I look at, I guess, and I'm basing that on my kids. Some of the friendships that they have, they kind of confuse me just a little bit. You know, how they fall apart so quickly. I don't know. We weren't like that back in the day. I mean, you know, we had our little tiffs and we had our spats, and you knew who were your friends, and you knew clearly who weren't. You know, you knew immediately who and you know, you just didn't mess around with that. I know who to bring close and I know who to not. This day and age, you just don't know because they don't communicate on the, you know, they don't communicate with each other. Everything is through social media. Everything is on Facebook. You know, it's always, all their business is out there. So those things confuse me. They really, because they don't have, like, some of them do have in-person relationships with those that are, but I just, that's what confuses me about modern day friendships. They're not created in a one-on-one environment. They're created in a different type of atmosphere. It's in social media, and then everybody is involved in that friendship. It's not a
the
one-on-one.
likes, the loves. I agree. I totally agree. What are some particular lessons that you can say that you and I have learned on this journey?
I think we've learned that to sustain a true friendship, you have to have mutual respect for one another. First of all, you have to have mutual respect. I do believe that the one thing that has maintained our relationship with each other is that we have boundaries with each other. You know what I'm saying? We don't cross certain boundaries. We know what boundaries we don't cross no boundaries. We ain't, you know, we just don't because we know once you cross certain things, there's just no coming back from that. No, you know, and then you got to rebuild on what you've built, spent so many years creating, the friendship that you and I have. I'm not going to cross the boundary with you because I just don't want to. I don't want to lose a friend. I don't want to lose my good friend. I don't want to do that. And so I dare not do and or say anything that I know I cannot take back.
I've been trying to figure out, all the ladies that are in my life, how God has placed them in my life at what particular point in time and what was the purpose. So with purpose being the key word, do you feel like our friendship has been purposeful as far as in God's eyes?
I do. I really do believe. I think we came into each other's life at a time when we both needed Not saying that we didn't have any other outside friendships, but
Mhm.
when we needed each other.
Mhm.
So we shared commonalities. We shared things in common, sports for one thing. We had both, run track in high school, and now we were embarking on running track in college. And
Mhm.
um, we were embarking on dating, quote unquote, men.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we had gotten out of that high school phase, and we were
Mhm.
looking to have longer lasting relationships with,
Becoming women. Yeah, we
I
were
mean,
becoming women. Yeah.
we were becoming women, and we
Mhm.
recognized that in each
Mhm.
other, that we were both on that trajectory to do that and
Yeah.
to try to handle our own business. So you and I shared an apartment.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
And you
did.
didn't even have to.
I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah.
I could have. I live what my parents live 15 minutes away. You know,
Uh-huh.
but that was something that I wanted to do with you. I had never had the
Mhm.
desire to live away from my parents until I
Yeah.
met you, and then I thought, okay, I can see myself hanging with her all the time, and that's what we did. That's exactly what we did, and I think that taught me a lot. I had never paid my own bills. I learned that from you. I had never
Yeah.
done a whole lot of things, that pertain to having your own space. And so we kind of, I don't know if you had
Uh-uh.
done that before, if you had your own apartment before, I don't know. But those things,
No.
that time in my life I learned a
We
lot of
was
that with
grown.
you. We were grown. We were grown. Yeah.
No, I had never had my own apartment or anything. The little raggy car that I had, that was the first two, and it was with you. Yeah, it was
Yes.
with you.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I had a lot of
So,
firsts. That was the foundation. Is that you and I
mhm.
shared a lot of
What
firsts.
particular lessons or insights have you gained from our friendship together?
That friendships that are nurtured, that are rooted in shared experiences like you and I have, are to be treasured. They are to be valued. And as long as you protect them, they will
Mhm.
last a lifetime. And that's, I think,
Yes.
our friendship, I treasure our friendship. I really do.
Yeah,
Um,
me too.
and I see it as a gift from God that you and I, after all these years, have maintained the level of friendship that we have had without any confrontation, really, to be honest with you. I think the friendship you and I have is probably the has had the least drama of any friendship I've ever had between us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got a chance to hear you sing on your Facebook page.
Oh,
I
what was
had never heard
that?
you sing.
I thought you had.
I didn't. Never heard you sing. I knew you were singing, because we
Hmm.
talk about you at choir rehearsal or something like that, but I never heard you singing.
Yes,
Huh?
yes, I do. I'm on praise and worship at
No,
our church.
no. And I don't remember if you talk. No, I knew that, but I never heard you sing. Never
Yeah.
heard you sing. You have a beautiful voice. A beautiful
Thank you.
voice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you walk around singing all the time?
I do. I sure do. I
Do
do all
you?
the time. I sing to the grandbaby. I sing to Warren when when he's in the mood. I
Yeah.
sing here. I sing around here. I do karaoke all the time around here at the lake. And I sing at church.
Do you?
I sing at church all the time. Yeah, so I
Oh,
sing at church.
wow.
So usually when I'm back in Illinois, I'm up for worship. Like we have this thing called Planning Center, and so you can schedule yourself to let them know when you're available to lead worship. So I am a worship leader at my church. I love that. I love
Mhm.
that part of ministry, yeah, that I can actually use my gifts just for God. That's all I want to do.
Is there anything that you want to talk about that I haven't asked, or anything you want to throw out there to my listeners and viewers?
Um, Actually, well, now that we're both at a place where we are transitioning into quote unquote retirement,
Mhm.
um, how do you how do you see that happening for you? How are you as a woman going to navigate? Will you, I guess, and you have asked me questions about retirement. So I'm kind of retired since I retired from my first job and I'm doing real estate now,
Mhm.
just because I want to. Not that I have to, I just I want to do it.
Mhm.
Um, how does that look for you? Like, do you feel as though once you're not as busy, once you decide to finally retire, um, what does that look like you as far as friendship is concerned? Will you be able to delve more into the friendships that maybe you haven't been able to be as involved in as you would like, or keep it as it is now? Am I making sense?
Yes, yes, you are. Um, I thought about that. I thought about that. We both we talk about we me and Dwayne we talk about that a lot because we're so focused and driven that we're so ready. And actually this year is making us very anxious. If it ain't one thing, it's another that's coming up
Mm,
happening.
mm-hmm.
That's like we don't want it to push off our retirement. But like I just told you, Dwayne's transmission just went out on his
Yep.
Escalade. So it's like if it's not one thing, it's another. Um, but we want to travel and we want to spend time with our friends. And we actually tell our friends that all the time because they, well, y'all, where y'all at? Y'all don't come around, and you know this. And it's not just you guys; it's everybody. So they, well, we try to retire. And when I say we try to retire, we literally have our heads down and we're doubling up on everything, and we just like just staying focused and just kind of cut everything off. Um, but I can't cut everything off. I'm all like, look, I miss my friends. Can we go somewhere? Can we do this? Can we do that?
Yeah.
So yeah, we do plan to um do more with our friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because we do miss our friends. It's just that right now, you you all are the only ones of our friends that are retired. And then I think we'll be next in line for
Mm-hmm.
retirement. Pernell and them are not retired. I don't know
No.
what their plans are. But yeah, it'll just we us four, back to college. I thank you, love you. Mwah.
I love you too. Mwah.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye.